the chief guest, sir, Commissioner of Corrections, Lieutenant Colonel Ifereimi Vasu, Turangana Tui Nanuku, Commissioner Western, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor to welcome you on this glorious morning to be part of this auspicious ceremony for the groundbreaking ceremony of our new Women's Corrections facility. We are so grateful, despite his busy schedule, the General Service Medal, new correction facilities at Tabiuni, the new the cane harvesting, and many more. He also lives to say a few words before the commencement of the groundbreaking.
Today marks a milestone within the Fiji Correction Service. In 1964, the first female correction center was established in Lautoka Womens. In 1976, the Women's Corrections Centre was transferred to Suba and housed within the Suba Corrections Centre. In 1983, the Women's Correction Centre was shifted to Devo, where it has been located until today. We are today starting the constructions of the Fiji Second Women's Correction Centre based here in Lautoka. For the last few years, we have experienced within our Women's Correction Centre in Suba a slight overcrowding within the centers, and the government has stepped forward to build a Women's Correction Centre here in the Western Divisions. As all female inmates were housed in Suba, the remand inmates frequently trip to centers outside of Suba to attend their court cases, were proving to be very costly. With our present setup, it has also been difficult to get families to our female inmates from the west and from the north. The consolidations of family support for inmates has been proven to be a major therapy interventions and major contributors to the successful integrations into society when they are released. In 2012, we had identified a current piece of land and made preparations for the vacations of tenants who were planting the plot to make sure we can build a Women's Correction Centre here in Lautoka. In 2013, the Correction Service have proposed to government under public sector investment program for 2014, which was approved. We were thus allocated with 200,000 in 2014 for the earthworks. The construction of Lautoka Correction Centre will be a multi-year project with a total cost of 5.7 million. The 1.5 million has been allocated for this year's constructions. The other constructions will carry on for another 3 years. The projects will cover the construction of institution building, staff quarters, sprinters quarters, the roadworks, fencing for both security and perimeter, the CCTV, the Water Authority of Fiji connections, and the electricity connections. The projects, when completed, will have accommodated for 48 inmates, which will be 24 for convicts and 24 for remand females. The projects will allow for all our female inmates in the West to be accommodated here for easier visitation program for their relatives. Remand inmates needing to attend court case in the West will be housed here until the end of their cases, saving the traveling cost from Suva to attend the court case. The new facilities will allow for a better program arrangement organized for our ladies from the West, with all facets of the rehabilitation development and implementations within these facilities. I also take this opportunity to thank Cope Constructions for taking the interest in building this Women's Corrections Centre in the West. I also take this opportunity to thank the project team for putting together the drawings and the contracts for the projects that will be witnessing the groundbreaking ceremony for this morning. With these few remarks, thank you all for being with us at this groundbreaking ceremony for the projects. We will need your support throughout this realization of this potential for these projects. And Vinagavalevu, may God bless you all. Vinak.
It is my great honor to introduce the new Lautoka Womens Corrections Centre project, Phase 1. Indeed, the government has done a lot in assisting the Fiji Correction Service for its role in the guardianship of those who are under our custody, and also the safety of the public at large. In 2014, government allocated $2 million for the construction of the Lautoka Remand Centre Block 1, which was completed earlier this year and will be open soon. Currently, the construction of the remand office is underway and is programmed to be completed in early October. This year, government approved $1.5 million for the construction of the Lautoka Womens Corrections Centre Phase 1. The contract for the construction was awarded to Cope Construction Limited for the tender amount of $1.4 million. The duration of the construction will be 20 weeks, which is started on the 27th of July and is programmed to be completed on the 14th of December, later this year. There will be 3 separate buildings constructed in this Phase 1. The dormitory will be built on the lowest platform. It will house 24 convicts and 24 remand inmates with their own amenities and security spaces. The kitchen and mess hall is the nearest of the 3 on the second platform. It will be for a 48 seating with commercial kitchen and equipments to cater for the inmates. The training block will also be built in the second platform, which is the furthest of the 3. This will have all training equipments with 2 training rooms for our trainers and providers who will be training our inmates. Also in Phase 1 is the stormwater drainage and the rock lining of the better faces of the 2 platforms, which is covered in this Phase 1. The Honorable Chief Guest, Commissioner Sir, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, that is a very brief introduction of the new Lautoka Women's Corrections Centre Phase 1. Naka.
Pinaka Project Manager.
talangan ni itu juga muira. So Natabua bukan kita terawang itu bola di British. Kita sana talangan kami nak itu tamu ini. Sama sekarang bola di British. Ibu nabi sarang rida kini orang tua musuh sarang suatu lembaga kerja.